Alright guys, I'll start showing you what we did here. So we started off with, it was a cymbal part and an acoustic guitar part.
These students are listening for the first time to the song for which they'll soon be adding the final vocal tracks.
I'm original, maybe some laughter. I'm a shoulder, I'm a door. I'm forgiveness, I'm a hospital. I'm all these things and more.
So harmonies is good?
I think harmonies is good, but start with them doing unison on that.
We'll record that one.
Right, and just like that, and then record the harmony.
Okay.
Here at Milk House Studios in Huntington, a collaboration is taking place between producer, arranger, and musician Philip Jimenez,
And maybe even
musician and songwriter Alan Semerdjian, and photographer and educator Rob Goldman, to create an anthem for the I Matter project. Goldman's interactive media and educational concept, which uses photography and self-expression to empower students to resist self-destructive behavior and elevate their self-worth. The song entitled Shine On is an original composition of Alan Semerdjian, who along with Goldman used the I Matter project participant statements to inspire the lyrics.
Well, I'm a songwriter, kind of an indie alternative rock songwriter. I have been making music for close to 20 years, recording, touring, composing, mostly for my original releases.
Isn't that what it's for?
But I do work occasionally for certain kinds of projects. You know, I'm composing for commercial or film, you know, kind of projects.
That note gets higher, it seems that it's like that extra, you know, when it's let your light shine on.
that's gonna happen after we record the unison of let all the kids doing let.
Rob and I have known each other for a while. We've collaborated before. I did some music for I guess it's a bit of a subset or a branch of I Matter, or sort of something parallel to I Matter. It's called Just Like Me Project.
And I made one promise to her, and that was to get clean and get my life back.
Very inspired by the work at the Huntington Library and Northport Library, and I just, you know, we've been talking about different ways in which audio can play a role in the project. And one of the most obvious ways, I guess, is creating some sort of song that, you know, thematically encapsulates the message.
Well, I came into it pretty late in the game, and I heard about it, and Rob, you know, explained the project, and it seems like an important and a good thing. Put on headphones, set up some microphones, record that part. We'll come back in and listen to it, and then we'll start building on top of that. The idea is that my studio is going to be able to provide a place for them to get like a fully professional recording of a song, but for a project that's essentially there to raise awareness.
So we've been talking back and forth about it a lot. Rob has been actually sending me some notes on lyrics and ideas, and I think he's been going through what a lot of the students have been contributing in their statements, and some of the language in the lyrics actually comes from the students themselves, I think, or at least the spirit of what they're saying. So we were kind of, this has been going, it's not the kind of thing where Rob said, well, I need a song, and when I said, well, here's a song I wrote, and then we matched up. It kind of organically has grown together and has been written specifically for the project. And I've known Rob for a long time. I think he's just a great force, positive force, particularly how he's applying it to in the educational realm, you know. It's really great stuff.
Kind of fade out.
On a unison note or on
a unison note,
cool.
And then we'll build on top of that. So we'll have all the kids creating a four-part harmony.
We're recording it here at Milk House Studios, which is Philip Jimenez's studio in Huntington, and it's just I've been working with Phil for a long time, so he's doing a lot of obviously he's doing all the editing and mixing and some of the instrumentation as well. There's some bass, upright bass. We're going to bring in a drummer today. I started with the guitars, and most of the guitars. Acoustic is sort of the foundation for the song, an acoustic guitar and a voice. We have another backup vocalist, and ultimately there will be a chorus of children's voices singing at the end of this, you know, as a counterpoint to what the melody is doing. And it's like an anthemic thing by the end of it. It's just, you know, all these instruments going together at once and all these voices.
I think it's the select choir from Huntington High School. But in addition to that, there's going to be like string section layered in there, and then I'm playing some accordion on it later on. So it should be an interesting production. The idea is, though, for it to be a pretty polished sound and like something inspirational.
When Push Pause returns, the voices of Huntington students complete the iMatter project-inspired song, Shine On.
I thought that was pretty good.
Gonna let my light shine on and wide.
The new original song, Shine On, written by musician Alan Semerdjian, inspired by the Youth Empowerment iMatter project, is about to record the final piece of the composition here at Milk House Studios, a chorus track by the middle and high school students from the town of Huntington.
I was cello, then I fell down the stairs with it, and I was like,
I think there's a few more junior high. There's like 3 8th graders, and there's like 4 7th graders. 1 and 2. Let your light shine on.
Rob reminded me about the iMatter project from last year, and I've seen those posters everywhere, like on bus stops. You see like the iMatter everything at the library. So he said they wanted to reach out in song this year, and I thought that was just such a great idea. So he just asked me to recruit some kids for the project.
Let your light shine on.
Oh my god, this was so fun. Like, I've never actually recorded something in a studio before, so it was actually really cool.
I've been in chorus with my friend Isabella and Mia for the past year, but we've known each other for a while, and they really helped me get into music more, because I was kind of shy with it. It was amazing. I loved being in the studio. There was so much to see. Everything was so advanced, and it was just an amazing experience overall.
Let your light shine on and on.
Well, we were in chorus class with Izzy, and Miss Rosado pulled me inside, and she was like, hey, do you want to do this thing? It's really cool. You're going to be recording something for the iMatter project. And I know what it was, and it was really cool. So I was like, yeah, of course I'll do this. It sounds great. And I came in here not expecting anything, just blank slate. And this was more than I expected, and it was such a great experience.
Let your light shine on.
And then the other one, let your light shine.
Let your light shine on.
So the first one goes down, the second one.
I guess you could say I'm a veteran singer. I sang with a very famous chorus, PS22 chorus. They sang with Carrie Underwood, Phil Phillips. A lot of celebrities sang in the Thanksgiving Day parade, and for the presidential inauguration. But that was all 2 years ago.
I was so pleased. I thought the song was fantastic, and that we did a fantastic job. So
I'm just so excited that I got into this, and it's so cool working with everybody and singing, and it's just a blast.
This session right here, it's more something very, very important, something that we all need in our lives. I mean, we all need to shine on once in a while, right? I'm just really excited, and I think this is awesome.
I was blown away, the way it layers, the way we recorded it. We sound so unified. It was just so cool. It just gave me chills. It was great.
I think they were awesome.
Yeah.
And this is Al singing. You're about to hear Al singing.
You sing.
I'm original, maybe some laughter. I'm a shoulder, I'm a door. I'm forgiveness, I'm a hospital. All these things and more.
For Push Pause in Huntington, this is Greg Blank.
That was amazing.
So when do we get to the pizza?